there everyone, my name is Haley and welcome back to the Flock SMP, where today I am in a building mood. I don't know why, I'm feeling really inspired to actually start working a little bit on the aesthetics of my base and not just the functionalities like the two farms we built last couple episodes, which were, if you missed those episodes, we built a mob farm in the last episode and we built a sugarcane farm in the episode before that, so we can supply our own rockets for our elytra, which I actually don't have any on me. I probably should. Let's just get this last stack out of here. But anyway, I am in a building mood today because in the last episode we also got this beacon, this lovely beacon, and it has become my new favorite thing. It just made me want to dig out everything I possibly could dig out, which means that this area under here is actually completely dug out to the point it can be. If I dug any higher, the sand from above ground would fall down here, and that's not good. So this is the extent of what we're going to dig out in this area for now, but that means that this area can start being decorated and turned into something actually that looks nice, because right now it just looks like a really crappy dugout room. But before we do anything with this area, I feel like we need to address this situation that we have going on here, where we have like one block of the castle built like all the way around, and that's it. Like, this has been this way for probably like 3 weeks now, and I'm kind of tired of it. I want my castle. I want this to look like a castle, so that is what we are going to be doing today. We're going to actually build up the entirety of this part of the castle that you can see from above the island. So that is the plan. I have been collecting a bunch of sandstone. There's a ton in these chests. Oh, that's dirt. That's prismarine. There's a ton in these chests over here. And we also are going to use quite a bit of prismarine, so I probably need to go collect whatever is down in the Guardian farm, because I haven't done that in a while. But we're going to go ahead, build this whole thing up. I do have this already kind of planned out. I did it in a creative world, so I have the screenshot like on my other monitor, so I can kind of look at it and like copy it basically, because I don't trust myself to build something nice on the first try. I got very lucky with this lighthouse that didn't require planning. That's probably the entirety of my artistic ability all put into one project on this server. So we need to kind of just copy and paste a little bit what I have already done in a creative world. Not literally, I mean like I'm actually gonna build it, but you know. Yeah, that's the plan for today. So I hope you guys are excited for that. And then in the future, I think we'll go back to some other kinds of farms and things like that. But yeah, today just gonna be a nice casual building episode. So the first thing that needs to be done to this castle is build the walls up higher. Specifically, they need to go up to 11 blocks, which means 10 more blocks need to go above this first layer. And I'm actually going to try a different format with my building. A lot of times when I'm building, I'll just do one whole continuous time lapse, but I think I'm going to do like tiny little short snippets and do like steps at a time and then kind of talk in between them. Let me know which format you guys prefer, if it was just all in one, or if you like the little kind of smaller cut versions. So anyway, let's go ahead and get building. Okay, so the walls of the castle are now all completed, including the towers. Next, I think we're going to add in the ceiling right here, and then the little part, there's going to be one more tiny part in the center of that area. You'll see. Well, I'll just show you. Alright, so here we have kind of an overview of our castle so far. I think it looks really cool. I didn't do a ceiling on this little bit right here because I think I want to do glass up at the top, but I'm not 100% sure yet. What we're going to do now, I just want to show you that I have these elevators hooked up all the way to the ceiling, and then all the way down to our dugout floor area here. So everything is all accessible at the moment, which is good. I think the next thing I want to do is work on some of the details around the outside. Like, I'm gonna add some windows, gonna add some stuff around the edges of these towers and stuff. And hopefully after that we should be pretty much done with the exterior of this thing. Actually, it's really not a difficult build. Pretty small, nothing too major. So I'm gonna go ahead, throw in the little windows and details and whatnot, and then we can move on to possibly the interior, although I don't really know what I want to do in here just yet. So maybe that'll have to wait for another episode. But anyway, let's go ahead and add the details. Alright, so here we have our completed top part of the castle. It's not 100% complete, but I got at least the front of it done. I think it looks really good. It might be a little bit heavy with the sea lanterns though. That's my only thing, is like there's sea lanterns kind of everywhere. I just wanted to make sure this thing looked lit up enough at night, but maybe we will change those or possibly end rods, like especially in these like corner sections. I could just do end rods going all the way up or something, or some of them just kind of in just different places. But as you can see, the windows are not 100% complete. I didn't do all the little details yet, and I think some of the windows back here don't even have glass in them yet. Yeah, like on that tower, and then this back section here, I didn't put the windows and stuff in. But other than that, this place, for the exterior at least, is complete. I don't know what exactly to put in the interior yet, but we will figure that all out another time. But let me do just a little quick kind of tour, I guess, even though it's pretty self-explanatory. This here is like the main room. I'm kind of picturing some sort of chandelier, like this, some huge chandelier that comes down like right in this area. I think that'd be really pretty. You can come up this bubble column on this side here, and then if you go all the way up, it just takes you out to this like observation tower area, which I think is a pretty good view of the ocean around us. And then you can kind of swim down the side of this. But around here, you just got a nice little balcony area all the way around this central tower, which I don't have a ceiling on here yet because I think I want to use glass, and I just didn't really feel like smelting and dyeing a bunch of glass right now. So, but we do have this little lighting detail on the floor with glass so that the beacon can still shine through, which is great. I don't know. Oh yeah, this doorway needs to be the same as that one eventually, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Then this side, you can come down this bubble column. Up there is just the same as the other tower. And then you can go back either to that room, or you can go all the way down to our open underground cleared out area that you saw at the beginning of the episode. So that is where this is, and I think I actually want to work down here a little bit, because if we go back up outside, you will see that this is kind of getting ridiculous. Like, the amount of chests that I have out here is absurd. Like, it's overwhelming and it's annoying, and I need to do something about it. So I think today we are going to start on our shulker box storage system that is going to go down in the cave below that I dug out off camera. Goodness, I'm stuttering so much. No idea why. But yeah, we're gonna put this storage system kind of in the walls of this area, and I think first I need to kind of go through and clean this up a little bit, make it look nicer, because the way it is right now, it looks really garbage. Like, it really just does. It looks garbage, and we need to go ahead and fix that up a little bit, at least put stone all over. I'll probably not go into all the details, but I at least want the basic shapes of what these caves are going to look like, because this here is basically just one massive cavern, but we do have like a cave right here leading to where the slime farm is. We're gonna have a cave kind of in this general direction leading over to our mob farm, which is right down here. Oh man, those minecarts are very loud. Just ignore that for a moment. Oh, I didn't clear out this stone right here. How did that get missed? But yeah, that's the plan for today. The rest of this episode, I think we're gonna do as much in this area as we can for making it look a lot nicer, just kind of covering everything in stone, and then we will figure out where exactly in here we want to put our shulker box storage system and start building on that. Alright guys, so as you can see, this area looks completely different now. There is no dirt or granite or whatever else cluttering up this area. I cleared out the entire ceiling, which required me actually taking out the sand above that as well, which was kind of annoying, but I replaced it all with stone, so that looks a lot better, and the walls are nice and smooth, except for these two over here where I've actually started kind of terraforming just a little bit and kind of creating the natural cave look that we want down here. So let me show you my progress so far. I've made this cave over to where the mob drops are, the mob collection area for the mob farm. Hello, Mr. Skeletor. I wish you would die in those minecarts, but oh, there you go. Thank you very much. And then there's also this exit area out into the ocean. I don't know if this, hello, Mr. Drowns. Oh, you're carrying a nautilus shell. Cool. I wonder if he'll give it to me. I actually got a trident off camera. Oh, he did give it to me. Nice. I actually got a trident off camera from a drowned because they were just spawning while I was trying to collect wood, and I killed one and it gave me a trident. So that's cool. And now I have a second trident. But anyway, back to what I was saying. We have this little opening to that cliff side there. I don't know if I'll keep that like an actual entrance or if I will cover that over with glass or something and make it a window. Still haven't decided yet, but we'll figure that out another time. I also have this little area next to this area, or this cave. That's just another kind of cave. I don't know what to do here because this is all, like, there's sand right above these blocks, so I can't really dig anything out very far this way. I was debating bringing the storage system into this direction as well, but it just wouldn't have worked. But speaking of storage system, I've actually figured out that this is where the storage system is going to be. It'll be along this wall, and it'll be along this wall as well. And it's also 6 layers deep. So this is the first layer, and then there are 5 more below this one where I have already cleared out all of the space for it, besides the little cove here where the redstone actually is going to go. And I've actually built up a little bit of the redstone just to remind myself how to do it, because I'll be honest, I don't really know how this system works all that well. Like, I don't know why these rails are necessary. I just know they are. This is designed by Mumbo Jumbo, who I'm sure you guys have heard of by now. If not in my videos, then just because he is a great redstone creator in Minecraft, and he does a lot of really cool contraptions. But this is from his most recent Hermitcraft series, which is, or I guess season 6, which is the most recent one. There's no actual tutorial for it, so I can't really link it. I just had to kind of copy what he did in his videos, but regardless, this is the system that we are going to be using. It is a shulker box storage system, so that, like, if this box is for redstone blocks, let's say, let's just put these all in here. And then the next one over is for, we'll say, redstone dust. And I know I'm going to need both of those things for a project. I can just come and take the shulker boxes and not have to, like, carry them all in my inventory from chests and stuff. They'll already be in the shulkers for me. So let me kind of show you guys how this works a little bit. So as you saw, I just filled this entire box with redstone blocks. So now if I put a redstone block in this chest, it gets sent through these hoppers, and you just heard those couple of clicks hit there. That was actually this dropper being activated, then this dropper, or I guess all 3 of them. And then it made its way into this shulker. Now, if I were to try to put like a hopper in here, it's actually going to send it through to this system as well, and you just saw it spit it back out of this dropper. Let me do that again just so you guys can watch this. It kind of goes through, you just saw it peek in there, and it, yep, comes right out the other side. So that's how this system is organized. I have to fill up all of the spaces in the shulkers with the items that I want in there, so that if I dump items into this chest, it will go through the storage system and automatically sort it for me. So that's really cool. I'm going to take all these back because I definitely am going to need them. I have all of the materials needed already to build the entire system, which is actually 132 shulker boxes worth, adding up all of the modules, I guess you could call them, and all the floors. So yeah, that's the materials I have. I have for 132. I don't even have that many shulkers yet, so this will probably be an ongoing project. I'll just get in what I can for now. But I just want to get those stupid chests off my island, so that is why we're going to do this today. At least, hopefully, this first floor, maybe even the second, we can get done in this episode. And then eventually we'll decorate this place, make it look all nice and stuff, which I'm excited for. I'm going to go ahead and put in a lot more of this system, and I'll see you guys once I have made some progress. Okay, everyone, so we have the entire storage system now in place. All of the redstone anyway, not the shulkers yet, as you can see, but the redstone for the whole storage system going all the way down all 6 floors is complete. So when you put something in this chest, it'll filter its way through the storage system, find its appropriate shulker box, and then if there isn't a shulker box for it, or if it's full, it will come back up through a water elevator which is just behind this wall and into this chest. So we will demonstrate this in a little bit, but first we need all our shulker boxes, which is why if we head up here, get me some firework rockets, get on down here, we have a bunch of shulkers just hanging out on my island. This is enough shulkers for one side of the storage system, so 6 layers, 11 shulker boxes per layer. So this is like the first, I guess, or the first 3 layers, let's say, of the storage system. This is enough shulker boxes for that. And then I do have some more in this chest, but it is still definitely not enough to fill the entire storage system, unfortunately. So we will have to just do what we can, put the most important ones in here first. So for example, I have stone in this one. We'll put andesite in this one, maybe fill it up like so. And I'm just gonna kind of be doing this for every single shulker box so that we have storage for every single block that I can think of. And I have a list like typed up to make sure that I don't leave anything out. And I'm starting with the materials that I have a lot of for, so, you know, stone, all these 3, diorite, granite, andesite, probably cobblestone will do some, dirt, mycelium and grass, that kind of thing. And the important thing is every single spot has to be filled up. So what I'll do is take like a stack of stone or something and rename it as like filler, like that, so that when, like, if I had, let's say I had one for like furnaces, which doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to have an entire shulker box for just furnaces, but if I only had 4, then I could fill the rest with this and then make sure no other fillers, I guess, get put in the system, and then nothing else can take up that spot. So that is what I will do for that kind of thing. And then as I fill up a shulker box, so like this one is going to be my stone shulker box, I'm going to take it, I'm going to rename it to stone, so that I know what's in it, like that. And then I'm going to, let's see, I think the white flowers give off gray, or light gray dye, that's fine. And then I'll dye it so that it's like color coded and easier for me to know, like if I just have them sitting around, you know, like maybe this one's for gold, and then I'd be like, all right, well, here's my stone, here's my gold, here's my cactus, you know, here's my nether wart, like whatever I need. It'll be a lot easier to tell what everything is. So that is the plan. Sorry also if I sound kind of weird or different right now. I think I'm kind of coming down with a cold. My throat's been really scratchy today and my nose is kind of plugged, so sorry that I sound a little odd, but hopefully it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I'm gonna go through, fill up as many of these shulker boxes as I can with different things, and then I'll show you guys at the end of the episode the progress that we have made. I'll put these all in the storage system, show you guys how it works, and hopefully you guys will like it, and I think it'll be a really good system. Alright everyone, so the shulker boxes are now in place. I only got, I think, 2.5 levels kind of completed. So I don't know how, like 50 something shulker boxes out of the 132 possible ones that we can put in the system. So there's definitely room to expand, like if I wanted more storage for stone or cobblestone or whatever, because I have a lot of both of those materials. I could always expand in the future, but I think I'll wait to add in some more shulker boxes until I am sure of what I want to go in each of them. But here, let me demonstrate how this system works. So right here I have 8 polished granite. This is my granite box, which we have some granite and we have some polished granite. So you see this one has 3 in it already. This should go up to 11, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11, sorry, I'm bad at math. When we put these in the chest, you can see that they go into this hopper, which is being repeatedly turned on and off, so only one item goes in at a time. And basically it goes through all of this sequence of droppers and hoppers and stuff, and then if it can go into the shulker box, it will. If not, it'll go down through the next hopper. So it'll keep doing that until it got all the way down to this shulker box, and we now have 11 in there. And I'll just do it again so you can see the actual redstone stuff a little bit better. So as each item is making its way through, like if we stand right here, you'll see that when that activates, stuff starts coming through here. So that is the way the system works. I did have to change some of the redstone timing, so it's a little bit slower now. In my single player world, it seemed to work okay being faster, but in the server, it kind of started getting stuck in some of the droppers. Like, it wasn't activating fast enough to send it through, or it was activating too fast to send it through, actually. So all of the repeaters in the back here, they used to be like this, now they are like this. So and then I also had to add a couple extra hoppers here for the amount of time, like, in between this being turned on and off, because before it was just 2 hoppers, so it was going like on, off, and now it's like, it's slower. So yeah, that's how that works. I think this is going to be a pretty good storage system. And then, as I mentioned earlier in the episode, we are going to eventually have like a deep storage for anything that doesn't fit in this system. So like, if we take up all the spots and we still need more storage for stuff like stone and cobblestone and dirt, we will add in a deep storage for that. But yeah, that is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you next time.